Hey everybody, this is Tayson Rockefeller Teton Valley Realty. I'm here at 135 Christopher Street in Victor, Idaho. Courtesy Teton Valley Realty. I'm doing this video in part for a client and going to post this on my public page to give everybody a sense of this new construction in Victor, Idaho. That's why I'm choosing not to wait a couple of days until the landscaping is complete. Obviously, there could be a better time to be doing this video. This home is obviously new construction, currently being landscaped. It's in the popular Timberline community. You can see it's overlooking the largest pond in the community across to the mountains on the South Valley Range. The homes you can see in the far distance there are actually in Teton Springs and the Bronze Buffalo Club. These closer homes that you can see here in the darker gray and black one in the distance is still in the Timberline community. This home is a custom version of a floor plan that this builder's done a handful of times throughout the valley. They've actually modified it to fit the requirements of the community, and that actually added some space upstairs and created some unique features. Here on the main floor we have engineered white oak floors, a massive Pella slider, a double slider there. These are all Pella windows throughout as well. The kitchen features quartz countertops, alder solid cabinet fronts. That's a GE monogram refrigerator, a Bertazzoni 36-inch gas range, and this feature of the push-through pantry, which you can see here, brings you through to a creative way to include a butler's pantry and some additional storage. You can see they've done some thick floating shelves. The remaining appliances are Bertazzoni as well, so the drawer, refrigerator, and then your customary 24-inch dishwasher. Continuing through the main floor here, just poke my head into the garage and the mudroom. You'll see this transitions to tile. They've got this slider door to the laundry area, does include a sink, and then a closet with your HVAC system. And this builder's done these Navian tankless water heaters for a number of years, and they've worked extremely well. 8-foot doors throughout, and then this access out to the patio, sorry in advance for the noise, is a perfect location to have a mudroom through to an area where you could have a hot tub obviously here. The property corners you can see there in the distance, and since I'm out here, buried propane tank and an adjacent lot. You've actually got some great views down Teton Pass as well. Okay, out of the noise and back inside. The mudroom has these built-in drawers and hooks, and then to the garage, which is, I would definitely call this an oversized 2-car garage. Those are wider than standard doors, lots of glass to bring in natural light. You could almost bring a large owner's closet into this corner of the garage easily for a lock-off if one wanted to have something for guests or perhaps short-term rentals. Passing through the main section of the home, gas fireplace, I believe that's a Napoleon, and a 2-zone furnace. You saw that was a Goodman. It has the damper control for one zone up and one down. The primary bedroom does have a dedicated slider, and actually you can see this pond, the main pond that the house is situated in front of, has a small canal to a smaller pond, so that unique view particular to this lot continues. Through the bedroom into the primary bath, European shower glass, surround, soaker tub. Most of these fixtures are going to be Moen, and a Schluter Dietrich heat electric in-floor heat here in the primary bathroom. This does continue through to the closet. Walk-in closet obviously contains the built-ins, And then this here would be your crawl space access, which is pretty typical in our market, and the water closet, of course. Need to hurry up, this is turning into a longer video. Passed through this kitchen. We walked past this when we came by the front door. This is a powder room here on the main floor for guests. This builder does an excellent job with bathrooms. As you'll see here in this guest wing, each of the 2 bedrooms here has its own ensuite bath. Traditional closets, and again, those 8-foot doors continue. We're facing north here. You can see less interesting compared to the back of the house, but for the bedroom, the garage primarily, and the bonus room upstairs, really a non-issue as far as I'm concerned. Kind of a similar bedroom here. You can see same walk-in shower and single vanity sink and closet. Kind of a elevated section as you walk in to kind of have that grand entry before the ceiling drops when you come into the kitchen. Upstairs, the white oak treads continue to the bonus room above the living area and garage, and this is what's been expanded compared to the other floor plans similar to this one. So this functions kind of like a Jack and Jill. You've got a bedroom here and a bathroom, really the only shared bath in the home. You've kind of got these dormered ceilings. I would say this is probably 4.5 or 5 feet and then up at an angle, but this is really a reasonable sized bedroom. I'll pass through. They did do the double vanity and the oversized shower, so even though this is a shared bathroom, it gives you that extra space. Same thing here, you've got roughly 4.5 feet on the sides. Gives you plenty of room for some additional beds, perhaps a bunk bed depending on how you do that. And then because this is front to back, you've got the beautiful view from up top. In fact, even more stunning from what we saw below. You can even see the running water connecting the 2 ponds. Outside, various accents for standing seam and asphalt shingle. Again, Taysen Rockefeller, Teton Valley Realty, 208-709-1333. Taysen at TetonValleyRealty.com. Thanks for watching.